After analyzing the results of our activities over the past year, the management of our company decided to conduct an advertising campaign. As part of our marketing strategy, we plan to start packaging our popular product, powder for the treatment of upset stomach, in aluminum foil sticks. Packaging powder, chemical or herbal medicinal raw materials milled into a fine fraction, is done by batching pharmaceutical products in powder form into individual packages. We have been manufacturing pharmaceuticals for 25 years, all the time mastering new products. Our enterprise is a part of large production association in Kiev. We were planning to start producing the product in sticks in 5 months, in order to conduct an advertising campaign as soon as possible. I, as a leading pre-production technologist, was charged with search for equipment, ensuring packing of the product in sticks. The main criteria for the search were: firstly, the equipment must be fully automated, bag feeding, seam welding, trimming. Secondly, the control of the machine should be simple and clear. The machine was planned to be located in the assembly and packing shop. An important condition was to ensure the output of not less than 20,000 bags per day in a single shift operation, and the possibility of increasing it in the future. It was planned to use thick sachets of 1.5 by 5 centimeters for the production of the drug. As a technologist, I understand that at all stages of production, it is important to comply with the requirements for pharmaceuticals. The level of humidity, the temperature in the room. In pharmaceutical production, it is necessary to carry out analytical quality control of raw materials and finished products. We must use quality equipment to meet the requirements of the hygienic services. Therefore, I approached the choice of automatic equipment for filling the drug in sticks with all seriousness. I began the solution of this difficult problem with the most popular method, a search on the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, the first thing I did was to look for European manufacturers. By myself, I chose 2 companies, one in Italy and one in the Netherlands. After sending a request to their email, 3 days later I received a reply from the Italian company, which said that they could not deliver equipment due to the suspension of its production. The company from the Netherlands wrote in the email that they do not work with CIS countries. The first step did not turn out to be a good one for me. I understood that there are no hopeless situations, so I continued looking for a solution. I found similar equipment for filling powder into sticks from 3 Chinese manufacturers. I got in touch with them by phone. Managers of the companies I chose did not answer me. Can their machine seal seams? Cut the bags automatically? Will it produce 500 pouches per hour? When can I get a finished machine? To all of these questions I heard the phrase, "We'll do it." One company started talking to me in Chinese, and I ended the conversation. In the end, I came to the conclusion that I myself will not be able to choose the equipment for filling the sticks, and decided to turn to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give complete information about the machine, its capabilities, test the equipment with our material, tell me about the terms of delivery. It was decided not to consider Chinese intermediaries from the very beginning, because often manufacturers from China have their own direct representatives. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 4 companies. After sending an email request to all of them, I didn't get any answer from 2 of them. One company warned me that they don't have their own adjuster, and that I would have to install the equipment myself. This option did not suit me. Only one manager from Moscow was able to quickly give me competent and constructive answers to my questions. I also liked the business-like approach of this specialist. The manager of this company was polite, asked a lot of clarifying questions about the required capacity of the equipment, what material we use for packaging, what is the loading volume of a single stick. After a preliminary consultation over the phone, the specialist suggested automatic equipment for filling aluminum sticks with powder. I coordinated this option with the management of our company, and we signed a contract for the supply of the selected machine. During the whole period of manufacturing, I received an email report about the readiness of my order. When the stick filling machine was made, the manager sent a video of the equipment. One stick was formed from a reel of material and filled with powder. Then a clamping device welded the side edge of the formed tube. The powder came from a funnel-shaped hopper, which rotated during the filling process, thus dispensing a certain amount of powder. The presser of the horizontal direction ensured the formation of a tight seam for the final formation of the finished stick. Sticks trimming was also performed at this operation. The equipment operation parameters were set on the control panel by means of the LCD screen system. Ready sticks are sent on the conveyor belt to the place of collection. My order was delivered within the time specified in the contract. Within 2 weeks of receiving the machine, we were able to install it, make adjustments and train an employee. As a result, we put the powdered drug into production in the new sticky packaging. Perhaps I would not have gotten such an excellent result in such a short time if I had gone the way of selecting the machine myself. Experience has shown that the decision to seek the help of a professional in selecting an automatic stick packaging machine was the right one. After talking with a real professional, I got a little smarter myself, learned a lot, and am absolutely convinced that a good teacher is one whose words and deeds don't differ. I checked this out on my own experience.